Life has been pretty stressful lately, to say the least, and if you have been struggling, just know you're not alone. A Fargo native and former news anchor, currently a producer for a TV station in the Twin Cities, has made it his mission to get people talking about mental health and healing. Brian Pyatt, quite the achievements here. I'm going to list just some of the things you have going on. Hi, Brian. Co-founder of the Refresh Network, yoga teacher, breathwork facilitator. You are one busy guy. So thank you so much for joining us here on North Dakota Today.
Oh my gosh, Lisa, thank you so much for having me.
We have been friends, family friends for a long time, and so I have followed your journey as well. But I just want to start with, you know, mental health and the stigma around talking about it. It's there, it's a real thing. But you are very open with your mental health journey. When did you decide you were just going to be an open book?
Yeah, you know, Lisa, I think that was a really gradual process. I actually started struggling with my mental health a lot when I was a kid. I was in middle school, actually, at Agassiz Middle School there in Fargo, when I had a panic attack in the lunchroom, and I had no idea what I was experiencing at that time. And anxiety and things like OCD have been a part of my journey pretty consistently up until this point in my life. It's really ebbed and flowed. But I think as I, was able to progress in my career and have this really awesome platform here in the Twin Cities that KARE 11, the NBC station here, has allowed me to have, I kind of decided, maybe this is a really cool opportunity to just open up a little bit, get a little bit more real about what I'm experiencing, share that with people, to hopefully let other people know that they're not alone. So it was gradual. And, I'm really, really grateful that I have the platform to be able to do this.
It is really incredible what you have already done. Incredibly brave as well. Let's talk a little bit about your network there as well. Let's talk about the Refresh Network and some of your colleagues who have helped you really take these steps.
Yeah, I started this thing called the Refresh Network a number of years ago, actually, as just kind of a passion project. I really just was looking to kind of infuse some positivity, some lightheartedness, just kind of some good vibes out there into the universe. And went around and I was just interviewing people about life and kind of the things that they've been through and some of the experiences that they've had along the way. And as I really started to struggle with my own mental health, the Refresh Network kind of shifted more towards that mental health lens. And so I kind of call the Refresh Network as basically this kind of brand of public speaking, content online, just kind of this umbrella that's really all aimed at talking about things that we don't always talk about. Mental health and struggling in life are sometimes things that I think a lot of people feel like they're the only ones struggling with. And really my intention behind the work that I do now is hopefully to just let people know that that's not the case, right? You're not alone as much as it might feel like that in the moment.
When I have followed you on the Refresh Network, I think, why didn't we have this before? And we need to expand this. What are you hearing from people who are like, wow, if that guy who looks like he's got it all put together can, share his struggles? I would imagine you're hearing from a lot of people who are just saying thank you.
Yeah, it's been a really beautiful process, Lisa. I actually sat down at KARE 11 about a year ago now and sat down with my coworker, Jana Shortle, and opened up about, kind of went more in detail about what I was experiencing and the things that I've gone through when it comes to my mental health. And just the outpouring of support was incredible, was beautiful. So many people saying, oh my gosh, me too, and then people sharing, so many details of what it is that they've experienced. So I've kind of gotten this really unique glimpse into how many people really are on these mental health journeys, but we just don't really know about it because we don't talk about it. And I've had the opportunity to hear from people, and really just kind of reinforces that belief, right? That we're all human. We all have things that we struggle with, and let's just lean in and talk about it a little bit more and realize that we're kind of in this thing together.
We are in this together. We're going to take a quick break, but Brian, when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about how people can join in your community. You're not just sharing your story, you're trying to help people. We're going to talk about that next.